67 on the English book.
What is it?
Harinam.
Yeah. I don't know what it is in the other one.
What's the song?
That's fine.
Harinamatua. Harinamatua.
180 in Harinama Tua Anika Swarupa
Harinama Tua
Hare
Hare ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जन् शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तरुभक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाम्य दिव्यछविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि हरि। प्रमद मदन लीला कंदरे कंदरते रचयति नवयुनो द्वन्द्वमस्मि नमदा। इति कीलकनाथ लग्न कस्य द्यौरमे निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनतम्। निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनतम्। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्षे क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्न वृद्धिर्मस्ते शरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। All together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare। My humble obeisances at the lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, Nitya Lila Pravesh Om Vishnu Pas Stottashat Shri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. Similarly to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitya Lila Pravesh Om Vishnu Pas Stottashat Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Shila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Nitya Vishnu Om Vishnu Pas Bhakti Vedanta Shila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya Vishnu Om Vishnu Pas Bhakti Vigyan Shila Bharti Goswami Maharaj. My innumerable Dandot Pranams to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and all his prominent associates. Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Lakshar Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Rahita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, and his very dear Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. My pranams to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all his associates, to Shri Shri Radha Madhav and all his parikars, to all assembled devotees here, my seniors. I feel embarrassed and nervous when I see all my senior devotees here. But simultaneously, it gives me encouragement also because at one point of time it comes like a speaker becomes listener, a listener speaks just by their presence. Just by the presence of devotees. Even though it looks like they don't speak and they are listening, but actually they are speaking. And that speaking comes to the heart as an inspiration to serve Harikatha. Harikatha is there to enjoy, And Harikatha is there too. So, everywhere in the world, wherever we go, we hear this: enjoy your food, enjoy your sleep, enjoy your flight, etc. etc. Harikatha is taught to enjoy. Harikatha is served. But it looks like there is so much enjoyment in Harikatha. That's not wrong. But that enjoyment is a secondary result of serving Harikatha. Because Harikatha is non-different from Krishna. With this mood, not to speak Harikatha, but to hear Harikatha. With the wonderful presence of the Sangha here in Hawaii and other parts of the world, we go there to hear and to get inspired, not to speak. Because who is the speaker? Speakers are here. Who are preachers? They are preachers. I cannot be preacher, I cannot be speaker. Honestly say. I just mentioned to Shravan Prabhu some minutes before. It's so nice to be here in Hawaii Sangha with wonderful devotees. And it gives really inspiration. Otherwise, if I just by myself in room, I may be chanting and that chanting will be like a distracting chanting, but absorption goes in 10 directions. But at least when we are in the association of devotees, I'm speaking about myself, I pose myself that I am a sadhu. At least that moment. So even that posing, even that imitation, Putana, she imitated motherly form. And only Krishna saw that positivity, that imitation, and gave very high destination. So there is no adhika, I have no qualification to speak Harikatha. And there is a lot of imitation. But if Gurudev and Krishna get pleased even with this imitation, something, at least these moments will be preserved in that box of sadhana, which can help to reach to the stage of nishtha and bhav. So, saying that, express my gratitude to the Sangha here who invited me. Or I can say I wanted to come and they are happy that I am here, and seeing that I'm very much thankful. And excuse my English, it's not according to your standards. So just accept with your kind nature. In any broken language or broken words I say something. As we all know, tomorrow is appearance day of very dear godmother of our Srila Gurudev, Sripad Maharaj. And after some days, on 31st January, we are celebrating appearance day of Srila Gurudev, Sripad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And we started this celebration today, which is such auspicious Ekadashi Tithi. So it's kind of, we have started a yajna. What we need for yajna? All those ingredients, and we offer oblations saying Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Celebrating the appearance of Gurudev is a kind of yajna, or is kind of a mantra. This can be compared to So many things. Like a yajna and like a manthan. Manthan means churning. I was meditating this morning. When we perform yajna, if you ever notice, we utter the name of 4 Kumaras, Nav Yogendras, 9 Yogendras, Shad Goswami. Celebrating Srila Gurudev's appearance and disappearance day is also a kind of yajna, where we offer our oblations, our offerings, in that yajna, with our mind, body, words, and if something is absent, then mind, body, words will also not work so much, so good there. And the most important ingredients is, like the yajna cannot be performed with ghee, and that is our mind. Very important. What to speak of that fire yajna, fire sacrifice? Any kind of yajna. This is also a yajna. And in that yajna we need a very important ingredient is mind, our man. That means absorption. While describing the glories of Gurudev or Vaishnavas, or while hearing those glories of Guru and Vaishnavas, very important. And why uttering Swaha means I pay obeisances to you. And that's what we chant in the morning in our Gayatri. Guruve Swaha. In the Yajna also Swaha. Namaha or Swaha. And in that Gayatri also, those, all of you are initiated, you know. Dhimahi. Meditate on. Gurudev, whose form is Krishna Nandaya Dhimahi. What is the meaning of Dhimahi? Meditating on. And meditation is done by mind. But according to Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, as wonderfully he described, we are not to meditate Dhimahi, meditate on something artificially or imposing. What is the meaning of meditation there? Dhimahi. What we meditate on when we chant mantra? Dhimahi means Dhimahi. That means meditating on Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. The service mood towards one's Ishta. Who is our Ishta? Ishta means worshipable. At this moment, at this time, when we are sadhakas, we are not siddhas. Our Ishta is Shri Guru Charana Padma. Our Srila Gurudev. One who has made one's Gurudev as Ishta of their life acquire everything. Yasya deve parabhakti yatha deve tatha guru tasyat kathitam artham prakashante matmana. The same portion of bhakti, devotion one have for Krishna or Guru is automatically transferred. Yasya deve parabhakti yatha deve tatha guru. Same, equally, proportionately. And that's why observing or celebrating Gurudev's appearance day and Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj, we are going to celebrate this tomorrow. What is the importance? The importance is Dhimahi, meditating on serving him with a favorable mood, so that appearance can be there. And what kind of appearance? Prachodayat. Prachodayat means not ordinary like, but in a very special way, udat, arising in my heart. And this can only be possible when there is anukulena, anushilanam. Anukulena, guru anushilanam. Serving him with a favorable mood. Understand? Why it is so? What is his Swarup? Who is Srila Gurudev? Just one person? No. Sakshat Haritena Samasta Shastrai. We sing every morning. Who is Srila Gurudev? Kintu Prabhuya Priya eva tasya. One who is very dear and close and dear to Krishna. And that's why he is not different from Krishna. It's not that Gurudev becomes Krishna. Yadyapi Amar Guru Chaitanya Das, Tathapi Janiyami Tahar Prakash. Even though my Gurudev is Chaitanya Das, servant of Mahaprabhu, but I see him as a manifestation of Mahaprabhu. That's my vision. But and actually in Tattva, my Guru is Chaitanya Das. He cannot become Krishna. But he is not different from Krishna because he is very near and dear to Krishna. And because he is perfect in service, and there is no mistakes there in serving divine couple Radha Govinda. Nikunjayo no rati ke lisinai yayan bhiyo tera peshaniya tatrati daksha ati vallabhasya vande guru shri charanarvindam. One who is so expert in serving the divine couple. So this is the Swarup of my Gurudev. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he said, Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravartate itti matta vajante bhav buddha bhav samanvita. I am the Lord of everyone and everything emanates from me. When Krishna is saying everything emanates from me, Srila Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj explained, when Krishna said everything emanates from me, he want to say not only my incarnation emanates from me, but my service also emanates from me. Only I can serve myself. No one else can serve me. To serve Krishna is not that easy. That's the compassionate nature of Krishna. He descends in the form of holy name and we have easy access. There's a mercy of Krishna that he's in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna Swadham Upakatate Dharma Jnanati Visaha Kalo Nashtam Drishnavesham Puranar Kovi. He's like Srimad Bhagavatam, not different from Krishna. Harinam, Abhinatva Namanam, not different from Krishna. Shri Vigraha, not different from Krishna. So he descends in some form to serve him. And we, with some limitations, incapacities in our services to Krishna. But Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, in this verse, He's saying, oh, matta sarvam pravartate. Only I can serve myself. So what does this mean? I can serve myself? Who is the expansion of Krishna? The first expansion of Krishna? Shri Baldev Prabhu. And Shri Baldev Prabhu, he serves Krishna in every form, in every way. अपनी करे कृष्ण लीला सहाय शिष्टि लीला करी धारी चारिकाई. Shri Baldev Prabhu supporting, nourishing the pastimes of Krishna. And he further expand himself in so many forms to serve Krishna. So only Baldev Prabhu can serve Krishna. And who is Baldev Prabhu? Not different from Krishna. Understand? He expand in the form of shoes, umbrella, bed, everything, ornaments, etc. Associates, dham, all ingredients. So only I can serve myself. Shri Baldev Prabhu can serve Krishna. Who is my Gurudev? Shri Baldev Prakash. Shri Nityanand Prakash. And that's why, as a manifestation, expansion of Shri Baldev Prabhu, Shri Gurudev is only can serve Krishna. And celebrating the appearance day means, hey Gurudev, I am trying to dhimahi, but you prachodayat. You come and rise in my heart. Come and sit in my heart. Guru comes and sit in my heart means, Guru means heavy. Heavy means gravity. But that gravity is gross in, not gross in nature. That gravity is subtle in nature. There is no one who can be as subtle as Srila Gurudev. And there is no one who can be as heavy as Srila Gurudev. Heavy, not only in knowledge, jnanam param guhyam me, yad vigyan sambandhitam. Not only heavy in knowledge, but heavy in realizations. But even this is too less. Very heavy. Means that gravity of his services for the divine couple and Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is heavy in that domain. But very subtle in his reciprocations. Very subtle in his descriptions. Very subtle to describe the pastimes of Radha Krishna, which are subtle in nature. It's not gross. This material world is gross. More we go high, Bhu Bhuva Swaha, there's more subtleties. In Vaikuntha, Saket Dham and other dhams, more one goes high, more subtle in nature. So a personality who touch and who belongs to that very subtle nature, Shri Golok Vrindavan, and who is expert there in the service of divine couple, that is Shri Guru. Guru, heavy, but simultaneously subtle. Virud Dharmashray. So Baldev Prabhu can only serve Krishna. Bhakta sarvam pravartate. And on the other side, Radha Rani. She can serve Krishna. And who is Radha Rani? Expansion of Krishna. the female potency of Krishna, means the Shakti potency of Krishna. कांति शब्दे कृष्ण सकल वांछा रहे और कृष्ण सकल वांछा राधिता रहे. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describing the glories of Radha is saying Devi Krishnamai Prokta Radhika Par Devata Sarv Lakshmi Mai Sarv Kanti Samohani Paraha. Detailed explanation of this. I'm not focusing on that right now. But Sarva Kanti Samohani Paraha. Kanti means splendor. But here Kaviraj Goswami, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he describing Kanti means Kanti Shabde. The word Kanti means Krishna Sakala Vancha Rai. All desires of Krishna is Kanti. And Krishna Sakala Vancha Radhita Rai. And all desires of Krishna can fulfill by Radharani. Radhika Kare Krishna Sakal Vancha Puran. Only Radharani can fulfill all the desires of Krishna. No one else. No one else. And further, Kaviraj Goswami in Govind Lilamrit also says, Ka Krishna se prane janibu Shrimati Radhika eka. The origin of love of Krishna is Radharani alone. Kasya presya anupam guna Radhika eka na chanyam. Na chanyam. No one else. Only Radhika. And Brahmaji in Brahm Samhita, he proves, he claims, who is Radhika and who is Shrimati Radhika and the gopis? Anand Chinmaya Ras Pratibhavi Tavis Tavi Nijarupate Eva Kalavi Golok Eva Nivasatim Akhil Atma Bhuto Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Expansion. So Krishna is Baldev Prabhu, expansion Baldev Prabhu, and expansion Radharani. And what we heard from Srila Gurudev describing the glories of his Gurudev and Acharyas, they are manifestation of Sri Baldev Prabhu, and they are manifestation or we can say expansion of Radharani. How to prove this? With what formula? Yadyapi Amar Guru Chaitanya Das Tathapi Janiyami Taha Prakash. Even though my Gurudev is Chaitanya Das, servant of Mahaprabhu, but I see my Gurudev as manifestation of Mahaprabhu. And that is Nityanand Prabhu means Baldev Prabhu. This is proof. And how about Radharani? Guru Rupam Param Sakhi. Who is Gurudev? Param Sakhi. Very dear Sakhi of, means maid servant of Radharani. This is Guru Tattva, the Swarup of Shri Guru. And there are many descriptions how we can understand the Swarup of Shri Guru. And that's why this Akhand Guru Tattva, all respected Gurudevs to be defined with the same explanation. All Guru Tattva. The other form of Shri Guru, Vishwa Chakur Thakur explains Krishna has multiple of potencies, but 18 are prominent. And amongst those 18 potencies, the most important potency is Karuna Shakti, the compassionate potency. She's like, this potency is like like the middle part of the lotus bowl, and other are like petals, and petals take support or shelter of the middle part. Similarly, the Karuna Shakti being prominent and all other potencies are surrounded by Karuna Shakti. The compassionate potency of Lord, she always inspire and create an urge in Krishna to help jivas. Because the name itself is Karuna Shakti, compassionate. And that is her task, to always encourage. Because Krishna is absorbed, sarvagyata and mugdata. He's absorbed in his pastime, he's enjoying all the time. So someone has to come and inform him or inspire him. Someone has to inspire him. So Karuna Shakti, she inspired and encouraged Krishna. People are suffering, jivas are suffering. Send your incarnations. And Krishna then expands in so many incarnations. Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira, Keshavadhrita Sukara Rupa, Keshavadhrita Narhari Rupa, Keshavadhrita, all of them, Brigupati Rupa, Buddha Sharira, Kalki Sharira, Haladhara Rupa. Why they all come? Srila Bhakti Thakur says in the song, Jivere karane Asya prapanche Leela kaile suvistar Gopinath mama nivedan suno. Jivere karane Asya prapanche, to benefit jivas and to facilitate jivas to get inspired seeing my pastimes, and from Swarup Siddhi coming to the Vastu Siddhi, and finally attain my abode, Golok Vrindavan. So that's why incarnations comes and help in so many ways. And then Krishna sent his acharyas, Shri Ramanujacharya, Shri Madhvacharya, Shri Vishnu Swami, Shri Nimbaditte, Srila Bhakti Thakur, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, and all our Gurus. So this is Karuna Shakti. Krishna get informed, Krishna get inspired, encouraged to send his Karuna, the flow of that Karuna Shakti, to flow from spiritual world to material world. And that Karuna Shakti, the embodiment of that Karuna Shakti, or we can say that Karuna Shakti itself comes here. That is Shri Guru. Krishna Kripa Murti, the embodiment of Krishna Kripa, the mercy, the compassion of Krishna. Krishna being little calculated, with so much considerations and some restrictions. Ye yatha mam pravadante tam sadaiva jamyam. In Bhagavad Gita, you worship me, I will worship you proportionately. Very calculative in nature. So what will happen to us then? How we can have access to Krishna if we start seeing our situations and see inside heart what's going on, how much posing, imposition or imitations, we stand nowhere. So what to do then? Krishna being Vadanyaya. Krishna is Vadanyaya, a donor. What he donate? Prema. But not to journal masses like us. Rupa Goswami Pad, he's telling Krishna is Vadanyaya, very generous. How is describing this? Sant avatar bhauva pankaj navasya sarvatva bhadra Krishna vadanyaya kovasa lotosi premado bhavati. Krishna is so generous, he is giving prema to the creepers, to the flowers. But these creepers here, no. Those creepers who are already situated in that Golok Vrindavan, in the pastime, in the groves, for them he is very merciful. But what about us? When the point comes to us, follow my Bhagavad Gita. Follow my words I spoke in Bhagavad Gita. Prabhu, what you said in Bhagavad Gita? Ye yatha mam pravarante tam sadeva janam. You worship me, I reciprocate proportionately. Then there's nothing left. Then what is the hope? Prabhu, any other soothing words? Yes. Soothing words? Yes. Sarv dharman parityajya. Is that soothing words? Give up everything and surrender to me? That's like a thunderbolt on me. I can't surrender anything. I can't even give my senses, my mind. Everything is pulling me in different directions. And I'm going with the flow, with the direction of my urges of the senses and mind. You say this is soothing words? Prabhu, your Maya is so difficult to overcome. I know. Krishna said, I know. Why you have to tell me? Because it's my Maya. Devi Yashugunamai, Mam Maya Durattaya. It's my Maya. I know Duratyas, wicked. But any soothing words? Yes. Mam eva pravadante Maya etam tarantite. You surrender to me, you can get rid of Maya. Prabhu, again you putting conditions, surrender to me. This word surrender looks like I'm losing my independence. Any other soothing words? Yes. Tesham satat yukta naam bhajatam priti purvaka. Prabhu, I know you want surrenderness, I want me full time with you, but my intelligence is not along with me. Will you give me intelligence? Of course, I am saying this. Tesham satat yukta naam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam ye namamupyantite. You will come easily to me. I will supply that buddhi yoga intelligence. But tesham satat yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Those who wants to be with me and serve me with priti, with love and affection. Oh, again that point, surrender and service is coming. All verses are like this. It's a little difficult for me at this stage. I'm struggling with my senses and you're asking me to surrender to you. Prabhu, please don't tell anyone. Any shortcuts? Okay. भक्त पद दोली, भक्त पद जल, भक्त भुक्त अवशेष, तीन साधन बल. The dust from the lotus feet of devotee, the water which washed the lotus feet of devotee, and the remnants of devotee. If you get 3 or 1 of that, shortcut to bhakti. 18 sadhana bal. That's the strength of sadhana. Most important is avshishta, the remnants, the leftovers. Now remnants is not just the leftover from the plate of Gurudev. There's high potency, no doubt. But something more important remnant is what? The words, the Harikatha of Srila Gurudev. That's also to be considered as his remembrance. As, how to prove this? Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Everyone knows this. Everyone is so intelligent, no need to go details. Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. But Shuk Mukhad Amrit Dravya Samritam Pivad Bhagavad Rasmalayam Muharaho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavuka. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna, and Krishna is Madhuris. Rupa Madhuri, Guna Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Prem Madhuri. He is so sweet. Everything of Krishna is so sweet. Adaram Maduram, Vadanam Maduram, Hasitam Maduram, Chalitam Maduram, Vyashti Madura, Shishti Madura, Gavo Madura, Gavo Madura, Maduradipate Rakhilam Madura. He is so sweet, he is so sweet. His smiling, his glancing, his actions, his movements. Sweet, sweet, sweet. His Harinam is sweet. But it gets more sweet or adding some sweetener when Shuk Mukhat Amrit Dravya Samritam. When Bhagavatam touched by the beak of a parrot, it gets more sweet. So Krishna, you are very sweet. But when you flow from the lotus lips of Shuk Mukhat, means Shukdev Goswami, means all acharyas of Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj. The words Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, Padma, lotus mouth, lotus lips, Vakya, the words, is very sweet. Description of Bhagavatam, description of Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, and adding sweetener in that. Therefore, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam. I will supply that intelligence. But Krishna, all these verses you are saying Bhagavad Gita, I have no interest because I can't surrender to you fully. And I can't overcome your Maya. And you are so calculative. What is my hope? I am hopeless. No, don't be hopeless. No. Karuna Shakti will take care. And Karuna Shakti is again inspired Lord. And he comes with most compassionate form. Radha Bhav Dviti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Sarupam. Combined form of Ras Raj Shri Krishna and Mahabhav Sarupani Radha Thakurani. You see? Krishna has so many pastimes. And his Ras Raj, Rasik Shekhar, Shyam Sundar, Rasik Shekhar, means he is the king of all the Rasiks. Understand? King of all the Rasiks. And Radharani is Mahabhav Sarupani. Mahabhav Sarupani means further stages from Sneh, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, Modan, Madan, Madanakya Mahabhav Sarupani, Radha Thakurani. Combined form. And when this combination happened, which pastimes of Krishna? This combination happened when Krishna is exhibiting his complete Rasik Shekhar, the best of all the Rasiks. Which pastime? The best of all pastimes. Leela Madhuri, Ras Leela. And there Radharani is exhibiting their complete Madanakya Mahabhav in that same Ras Leela. When these two combine together, imagine what happens. In both aspects, they are complete in their, in one sense, they are complete in their, to say, in the position, right? Rasik Shekhar, complete in his ras, and Radharani, Mahabhav Sarupani, complete in her position. And when this both complete come together, Sachinandan Gaur Hari, great hope for us. No need to get hopeless. Krishna has come with another form. And this time he is come with embracing that Mahabhav Sarupani Radha Thakurani. With that embrace. So great news had descended. We have very good hope for people like us. And that is now Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not giving these instructions like Bhagavad Gita. Easy instructions. Little easy. Okay, instructions are easy, but don't take Mahaprabhu to be easygoing. He's not that easygoing. Prabodhan Saraswati Thakur, he's saying, Patra apatra vicharam na kurute nacha param vikshate. Deya diyam vimakarshnam nahi nave kal pratikshnam prabhu. Sabdo yashamanikshnam pranamam dhyanadi durlabam. Datte bhakti ratam saivam gaur param me gati. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not considering who's qualified and who's not qualified. Who's qualified, not qualified. Patra apatra. Vicharam na kurute, nacha param vikshate. Also not considering you are mine or you are not mine. This is Mahaprabhu. Datti rati bhakta. Immediately he is giving that. What? Prema to everyone. Mahaprabhu is giving sadhan bhakti, Mahaprabhu is giving bhav bhakti, and Mahaprabhu is also giving prema bhakti. Mahaprabhu gave prema to everyone. Even to animals, to demigods. But exactly is it prema? That sadhan bhakti which is inclined towards prema, Mahaprabhu is giving that. He said, I brought so many mangoes, so many fruits, loaded on my head, and it's so difficult for me to distribute this. So he's asking his assistants, help me distribute this. Who are assistants of Mahaprabhu? Shri Guru. the best assistant of Mahaprabhu in terms of distributing this prema, this fruit. Mahaprabhu said, Eka Mali Ami, I am alone. Where, how many direction can I go? So help me, my assistant. And that's Gurudev. And distribute this. Because I don't want to go back with the same burden. I brought this. So just, but assistant asked Mahaprabhu, but what price I have to give this? Any price? Yes, one price. Shraddhavan Jana hai Bhakti Adhikari. Shraddhavan Jana hai Bhakti Adhikari. Just seeing little Shraddha in someone, give this. Poor people, they can't pay. They are very poor. Poor in what sense? Shakti buddhihin, ami adhidhin. Prayana alpashu ayush sabbe kalap asmi yuge jana mand sumand matyo mand bhagye hi upadita. Only 100 years of age in Kali Yuga. Maximum 100. It's difficult to even touch 100. Mand sumand matyo mand bhagye hi upadita. Both the intelligence is mand, very short, and bhagye means bad fortune. Why bad fortune? That even in association of sadhus, not extracting the benefit of that association. That's why ill fortune, bad fortune. There's a situation of Kali Yuga. Jivas. Mand bhagye hi upadita. So that's why they are poor people. Just give them. श्रद्धावान जन है. एक बार चक्षुषेद क्या देखे चक्षु जल निताय मरे गौर बोले निताय दे सकल संपद. दया निताय चैतन्य बोले नाचे আমার মান नाचे আমার মান नाचे আমার মান निताय चैतन्य बोले नाचे আমার मान. So great hope. And this time not Vadanyay, this time Mahavadanyay came. A great donor, very generous for poor person like me. For me, very generous personality. So therefore, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate. Mahavadanyaya, great donor. So great hope. Mahaprabhu is like I was explaining, a generous king who's just distributing. Like a king once upon a time announced, today I'm in a very good mood. My subjects just come on the streets and I'm going to distribute all my treasure to all of you. Just come with whatever big container you have at home. Everyone grabbed the biggest container and they're running in the streets. And the king riding on elephant, throwing jewels, diamonds, gold, silver. Everyone is coming and collecting. Yay! But a poor guy in the back, he's just only watching. And the king says, hey, what are you looking at? Come here. Everyone is taking, why not you? Oh, I'm so poor, I don't even have a container. Why are you not telling me? If I can give diamonds, I can also give container. And he ordered his servant who's walking, give him container as big as he wants. Understand? This generous king is Mahavadanyaya, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Distributing these diamonds means Prema Bhakti, gold means Bhava Bhakti, and silver means Sadhana Bhakti. And everyone was collecting from him as much, non-stop he's distributing. But a poor person like me just watching. Everyone is getting. Only I'm bereft of this opportunity. Then a servant of Mahaprabhu. Again, who is servant? Shri Gurudev. He comes and gives that patrata, means qualification, that container. Take this, and Mahaprabhu will throw his diamonds, gold and silver in that. So, Srila Gurudev is assisting Mahaprabhu, distributing that patrata, that qualification to hold that mercy. The patrata has to be, the container has to be strong enough. Oh Mahaprabhu, just today I can get Prema Bhakti. But I am not qualified to Prema Bhakti. And I am asking this. My container is too weak to hold that. Too weak. So, Sakshat Haritena Samasta Shastra. Shri Gurudev comes and he is giving us, supplying us that patrata, qualification, to hold that mercy of, to hold that compassion of, to hold those jewels of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If we say, who want Krishna Prem? We all, yes. Patrata. That's Srila Gurudev's role. But not restricted only to patrata. Why we say we are eternally indebted to Sri Gurudev? Because I am suffering in this material world from time long, from so many births, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, and then the embodiment of that compassionate potency manifested in front of me. And seeing my bad habits, seeing my averse, the nature of averse to Krishna, he still embraced me. And he gave me patrata, the qualification. Is that something very low or less we received from him? No. Kripa bindu diya, koro edase trinapekha ati hina. He gave that patrata, qualification. Understand? What is, how we address Srila Gurudev? Sambandh pradata. Data means donor. One who is giving what? Sambandha, my relationship with my origin, with Krishna. And for this, we say we are eternally indebted to Shri Gurudev. So in this yajna, celebrating his appearance and appearance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj, may that Karuna Shakti, your embodiment of that Karuna Shakti, that can manifest in this desert-like heart. Desert-like heart. Please shower this. Sansara dava namanida lokam. But for that, little endeavors is required. Just like example. So I'm not preaching anyone, I'm not instructing anyone, please don't take it otherwise. I'm just sharing. For example, a child asks mother Today I want to eat sweet rice. Can you please make sweet rice for me? And because of affection, she will do all endeavors to cook that sweet rice. And when she's done, she asks the child, come, have sweet rice, hot, very delicious. No, I'm too busy. Bring right here on my table. Because I'm playing. She's so affectionate, she will bring that sweet rice at the table. Okay, eat now. No, I'm so busy. Can't you see? Put in my mouth. She can also do that. And she is giving in the mouth of child. That's it. Her role is only to that point. That's the edge. Now the child cannot say, chew for me or taste for me. Understand? The child has to chew his own, her own. And after chewing, the child will get nourished and child will taste that sweet rice. Similarly, when Srila Gurudev is distributing, traveling everywhere and distributing this patrata, means the qualification, he is making us acquainted with the Goswami, books of the Goswamis. Our Srila Gurudev, so merciful. We never ever heard this before. The books. When I'm saying Gurudev, I mean all our Gurudevs. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, all Acharyas. Did we ever heard what is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu? Did we ever heard what is Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita or Jaya Dharma? Who is Lochan Thakur? Who is Narottam Thakur? As a newcomer, one will say, when his names is of some birds. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Gurudev made us acquainted with all those books and bridged that gap with those previous acharyas. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada, Gaur Kishore, the Bhajan Pranali, the Bhajan of Babaji Maharaj and the Bhajan of the Goswamis. He familiar with those, acquainted us with those, giving us facility to understand those. Understand? So he cooked. And then, seeing my ignorant situation, that I cannot come to you because of many issues. And Gurudev said, okay, you don't come, I will come to you. I will bring sweet rice on your table. I will come to your country. I will come to your city. I will come to your house. Imagine. Just like Sonar Parvata Jena Bhumi Talotai. Shri Nityam Prabhu is like a golden mountain and is rolling on the ground. Abhiman Shunya Nitai Nagara Bedai. Abhiman Shunya. Such big personality. Imagine. We don't even understand the gravity of Nityananda Prabhu. It's so easy to just say Nityananda Prabhu. Whatever we see is all Nityananda around us. The whole spiritual world is all Nityananda. The material world, all in everything, jivas, associates, everything is not directly Nityananda. Not even directly, it's just expansions. That personality is Abhimana Shunya. Without any Abhiman, proud, any pride, so humble, Nagara Bedai, and he's moving here and there. So Gurudev was also like this. Abhinatva, Shri Nityananda Prabhu. You have no interest? I'll bring sweet rice. I will cook and bring right on your table. I'll come to your home. Understand? Oh no, but I'm too busy. You have to make me eat that. Okay, sit. I will make you eat. Sit. Hear what I'm saying. Don't focus on Vedi Bhakti. Krishna don't like that. Because Aishwarya Shithil Prem nahi more preet. Sakal jagat kare more Vedi Bhakti. Vedi Bhakti te braj bhav paite nahi shakti. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela. Everyone is doing Vedi Bhakti, but I am not impressed with my Vedi Bhakti. Vedi Bhakti te braj bhav. With Vedi Bhakti, with those rules and regulations, following that, with the fear of rules and regulations, you cannot get Braj Bhav. And Aishwarya Shithil Prem nahi more preet. With that opulence mood, you cannot develop that intimate love with me. So, you focus on this. What focus on? I came for some other purpose. Rag Marg Bhakti Loke Korite Pracharan. I came to distribute Rag Marg Bhakti. But Prabhu, now you saying you going Rag Bhakti means Ragunga Bhakti. But did you ever instructed in Bhagavad Gita any hint about Ragunga Bhakti? Yes, why not? I said. Where you said? Didn't I say Bhajatam Priti Purvakam? Tesham Satat Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam? If you want to come to me, you come the way I want you to come to me. Not according to what you think, but according to what I like. So Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. With Priti, with love. And that is Raganuga Bhakti. With that mood. Understand? So Gurudev has fed us spoon in the mouth. But at the end of the day we say, can you chew for me? I cannot do sadhana. No. That's the last point. Sadhana you have to do. Chant Guru Mantra. Guru Goshte Goshta Laisu Suju Gusurgare Swamantra Sanamani. That mantra which Gurudev has given, that mantra, the Mahamantra, that process, this is called chewing. I have to focus on my chewing. I have to focus on my dhimahi, anukulena, guru anushilanam. This is called sadhana. He will not do sadhana for us. A child has to chew his own. I have to do sadhana my own. Facilities are there. Foundation is there. Prayojan is being told. Sambandha has been established. How? Diksha Kale Bhakta Kore Atma Samarpan. Se Kale Krishna Kore Tar Atmasam. Diksha has been given. Sambandha seed is established. Prayojan is being told. Abhideha, the process is being told. Then walk. You have to walk. But then, walking in that process, fall, again getting up, again falling. He comes running, he comes and take hold of our finger. I'll show you how to walk. Amar sange chalo, mahajane kache jai. I will take you to my mahajans, to my authorities. You know, my Guru Maharaj, when he was 99, 98 years old, and when he was giving Diksha, Guru Maharaj was saying, I still remember that, Guru Maharaj said, I am not qualified to give you Diksha. I am offering you at the lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, Shri Bhakti Siddhanti Saraswati Prabhupada. I have never done Guru Abhiman. I have no Abhiman that I am Guru. But I am only helping you and putting you, placing you at the feet of my Ishtar, my worshipper, Srila Prabhupada. Understand? So, Shri Guru is our worshipable Ishtar, not Krishna. Well, Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy is Vishay Vigraha is not our object. The object of worship is not our object of worship. According to Ras Vichar. But the subject of worship is our object of worship. Understand? The Ashya Vigraha is our Vishay. The Ashya Vigraha, the subject of worship, is our object of worship. That's Gaudiya line. Those who are worshipper of Vishnu are called Vaishnavas. Those who are worshipper of Krishna, only Krishna, they call Karshnias. And those who are worshipper of Radharani are called Gaudiyas. So for Gaudiyas, serving Ashray Vigraha, making that Ashray Vigraha as object of worship is our aim. And I'm not saying this, nothing from my mind or my concept. I'm just repeating the words with evidence of our acharyas. Srinottam Thakur proved this. Srinottam Thakur is saying, who is my worshipable? He didn't say Krishna. Srinottam Thakur said, Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Sei Mora Sampada Sei Mora Bhajana Pujana. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. That my worship. Because Sei Vrata, Sei Tapa, Sei Mora Mantra Japa. Anukula Habe Vidhi, Sei Pade Hoibe Siddhi. I want perfection at the lotus feet of Rupa Manjari. Means Ashya Vigraha. The prominence of Ashya Vigraha over Visha Vigraha. That's Gaudiya. And Srila Gurudev, he not only established that sambandha, but also given us prayojan. That I am also in the same line of Narottam Thakur. And I am telling all of you my heart that Shri Rupa Manjari Pada Sei Mora Sampada. The lotus feet of Shri Rupa Manjari or the books of Goswami is my sampada, is my only wealth. Only wealth. Therefore I pray to my Gurudev. Srinottam Thakur is saying, I pray to my Gurudev, Kabe Lokanatha Sange Laya Jave Shri Rupe Pada Padme Mor Samarpive. When my Gurudev Loknath Goswami take my hand and offer me at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami. कबे लोकनाथ संगे लैया जाबे श्री रूप पाद पद में मोर समर्पिते. So Gurudev is not enjoying our services or not enjoying our any other facilities. He's taking our hands and offering to his Ishta. And his Ishta is Shri Rupa Goswami, Shri Rupa Manjari. And we all know this. How Srila Gurudev in his lectures and everywhere is so much encouraging us to follow Shri Rupa Goswami. So this is short intro of why and how we are celebrating the appearance of Srila Gurudev. For anybody else, I don't know, but for me, this is a very special day. I mean, we should all pray like this. I'm not saying about myself. I don't know about anybody else, but for us individually, the appearance of Gurudev is the best and the most auspicious, even more best and auspicious than my birthday and my appearance day, because his appearance is to create my appearance in spiritual world. If his appearance would have not here, what would have been my position and situation? Vanchitosmi, vanchitosmi, vanchitosmi na samshaya. I would have been bereft and totally bereft of what I have understood, realized up till now. So how important his appearance day in my life. And similarly it is appearance of my Diksha Gurudev and our Shiksha Gurudev. For many of us, Srila Gurudev is Diksha Gurudev, and for many of us, Gurudev is our Shiksha Gurudev, and both are same. For some of you, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada is the Diksha Gurudev. For some of us, he is our Shiksha Gurudev. So the appearance of Gurudev, how holy, how transcendental, and how auspicious, how important that he appeared in this planet. One who is situated in Golok Vrindavan is coming here, sent by Krishna. Why? Krishna is there. 1921, Krishna was not performing pastimes in Vrindavan. Is it? So if we say Gurudev, if someone can point out, oh, he might have come for assisting in being with Mahaprabhu, but that was 500 years back. Or to be with Krishna in his pastimes, but that was 5,000 years back. So then what is the purpose? Clearly shows the purpose is me. Clearly shows. If he would have come in the pastime of Mahaprabhu, understand, okay, he's helping, assisting, serving. Or with Radha Krishna. But 1921, Mahaprabhu was not there physically. Manifest pastime was not there. Radha Krishna, manifest pastime not there. Not even Prakat Leela, and what to speak of Prakat Leela was not there. Then what is the purpose? It can show clearly for me, every individual, all those whom we know Srila Gurudev. So his holy appearance is for my sake. How much important that day is for me. We can self-judge. And that's why we have started today on this very auspicious Ekadashi Tithi, understanding the glories of Srila Gurudev. What is Guru Tattva and how important is Guru Tattva for us? Who is Sambandh Pradata, father giving seed of Sambandha, relationship. We lost that relationship, we lost that connection. And when connection is lost, everything is lost. To make that connection, he descended, sent by Krishna directly, sent by Mahaprabhu, being the Karuna Shakti of Krishna. So I'm very much thankful, concluding here, saying you all came here, showing up your presence here. Collectively we are together in congregation. We are spending these hours in singing and hearing the glories of Gurudev and the Vaishnavas. If we are just alone by ourselves, maybe or may not be, but it's so difficult. But when we are together, it becomes so easy and so much inspiration. So, humble request, please keep coming. For some days, we are having this festival. Today, tomorrow here, and then day after, Shravan Prabhu's house. So, Srila Trikram Goswami Maharaj, tomorrow, very auspiciously, we are going to hear his glories tomorrow. And the celebration of Srila Gurudev's appearance day, which is on 31st, will be at Shravan Prabhu's house. Same timing, around 5 start, yes. And 2nd Feb will be again here. That will be our last class. And I'm leaving 3rd Feb. That's the schedule for this week. If you have any important work, I understand, but give up that work. I'm not saying if there's important work, please, it's okay, don't come. I understand, but give up that. And please do come. Collectively we will sing and speak. I will ask some senior devotees also to please bless the audience with their words of inspiration to make us get connection and connected with our Srila Gurudev, Vaishnavas, any Guru Tattva, any pastime, which has some some inspiration, some education in that, so that we can make this festival a very successful festival. Festival is not for prasadam. I was hearing some Gurudev's lecture. Festival is not just restricted with prasad. This is a festival of Harikatha. Right? From many perspectives, the contributions of Srila Gurudev, the reciprocations of Srila Gurudev, from every point we touch, it is so divine. It's so divine. Right? Thank you. Hare Krishna. Patita Nam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavyo Srila Gurudeva ki Shri Ekadashi Tithi ki. So what's time now?
7:34.
Oh. So I spoke more than an hour.
Hour and a half.
I thought only 45 minutes. I didn't realize that. Okay, I need 1 clock tomorrow. Sorry, it took so much time. So end up with 1 bhajan before we start asking. Nobody sang Shuddha Bhakata. So please, anyone can sing this. God, Shuddha Bhakata.
Shuddha
Bhakti Janani Jatane Palana Gauri Krishna Bhakti Bhakti Gauri Krishna Vasati Vasati Gauri
भजन देखी
चरण सेतु देखिया गंगा सुख नसीमा
तुलसी देखी चुराया प्राण माधव को कभी जानी
तुलसी देखी जुड़ाया प्राण माधव तो चली जानी
जय पिते
जय वृंदे
गौर प्रिया सागा सेवाने जीवन
गौर प्रिया सात सेवने जीवन
शोधा भगता
कृष्ण भजने अनुकूला
प्रातिदिवासे परमासुते स्वीकार
प्रतिदिवसे परमसुखे स्वीकार
सुधा भगता
परम सिद्धि प्रेम रति करबोला शुद्ध भक्त चरण
संध्या आरती